Yo abusia, and I have a conversation about cell and logos. I feel say the most important topic of the year. Say who connects you, so who next you, so dia who kobiano. Say who pese hu. And now if you want to talk spirituality or wealth, if you want to talk power, if you want to talk knowledge, the basis na endeno mebe expose na media ma no. Eye adea enu ne control we ase. The whole universe, the entire universe, wealth biya hoden, onipa da seni biya, adie we na eye source, ana eye pillars, a holdi, onipa da seni ye, ni wo, like biya wopese wo ye biya, the whole system na ye team, eye universe, no, is built on these things we are going to talk about today. Inti sa wopese wo tene we asimu. Na, wode wo ho, wunya usika, wunya ufa ahudie, bibia wo pese wo ye na asase su bia sa niam mienu na se otumeti ase because enu na ye wheels a driving nipa say dey ko papam say dey ko boni mu enu na ye wheels a onipa bi ahia nti wo betumi aka say ye yi na ye ko start no ade a wo hia se wo behuri agina so keys a wo hia se wo bekita ade bia pono bia wo pese wo bie no ehun safoa na nde mi be release na me de amaye. Last week episode was so great because efede nipa ba beti niama bebrase because why are you even thinking say onyankopon bi e na obese asase obese wiase no say wiase wo no wa abreso no still ofa omu de omu kosi asase foforo so enya as wiase ni bia no ntiti ase say ye nipa bi na o say omu na afei no wapeje nipa bi na species foforo bi. And this is not anything necessary ye preach. Na papa ko kan say nyankopon say onye okay o say den bulldog. Muina Christian cancer mutu good so I'm surprised say akwa we twen trotu nyankopon so. Na ade o kan kra apparently content no create no obi antumi anka hwe ya nkyere no asofo nyina aka o manu tu mu. Na afei kro no mu ankasa so ya nhwe ye emotional levels. Na ye ma akwa we puti nipa bi through this thing. Wo mbre niama ekoso ananka ewo niama a say ye focus wo so. But you know, we keep learning and we keep delving into things. Said the American say lady no glitchy you know. We can also say ono so glitchy e na oye dia oye nti no ni na no ye famusuasue hu. Said the American last week he say Japan for ehwe flood aba omo no mo building wo so nti bibia ye building den e wo so. Today we are discussing LOGOS SHUI. Obaka say ye do China enu ni ade aye be discuss na cells and logos and I'm a kind who ye papa. Today you will understand what is called spirituality. And today we be difference what ye na nanom omu nyini ye ne omu bra omu boy ye ne omu ahoden ana omu wo ne mfie dodo omu di yansa omu wu no ade a na ye omu nyina so though no omu nye Christians. Na wahu yansu ye wu a ye wu sesi ni de ye gina so no na ya hwese ye na nanom no omu ye primitive ye abosomsomfo a yen den yesum sesi yi se niama we na nde no ye behwe nti cell and logos e na ye ba be discuss ende no se ye ka kire wo se ewiase e be se ya there's a little bit of truth in it. Se wuwu enda wiase asay so mo ka so onyankopon be say asase na eye nyamisu a eti wu mu no efiri wu mu a automatically no wo body na eye asase no esay nti niama ni bi wo ho ayeka but the way ayeka no na ya na enhye da anya den ento so ye nti mo ma ye delve deeper into these things ni ye nya ye ho enti ase bi. In last week's episode we stopped at the word ark. The words are similar, ark and arch. You will hear archbishop, and obviously ark of the covenant, and the lowest ark. These things, you know, they look similar. What these two words, you know, last week, and I told you, say, when you hear the word ark of covenant, race bi, and say species bi. Na fasa asase no na ediama species foforo na static species foforo wo hwe bible mu a wo behu wo ho ewiase sai bia nyankopon yi nipa baako bi na ode om akostati bibi. This is a very simple knowledge as ye to ye busi ye behwehwe mu a ye betimi ehu Into who ark amakachiro and a who ark of the covenant to so amakachiro. When you hear arch and archbishop, archday, I say, and while betting na oti and so a day nature. Niama yebekomu nende bi no. We have done extensive editorial about the word arch or ark. And a mama o omo ya responsible juma omo dini bibia we spoken about this. I have already told you that the mind is a vehicle for consciousness or your life or your body. At the moment asabi kafrache wadwene be sey no na bibia asaya ma osabio kafrache enu nti ne ye woba ana say yeshio bi na sabi kafrache o na adwene wo fom kakra ni behavior ene ebema wahu say wanyini de. Because enyini de sebio onyansani nyini na sebio jimifo soso nyini na adwene de nipa ne tirimunu na kire ne ne yoye eno na obehu so sebio asomesi oye okay nti adwene no na ye vehicle e drive ye nyina ye body no. We should understand this. In spiritual science, when you hear arc or arch, it means a major shift or a shift caused by a traumatic event at the cosmic level. We did this last week. I explained to the leveler obiya betumi ati asiye amayen. And these people, because omu free traumatic event muntino, omu no mu yet the source or the producers of fear. So obiya ati asiye emame ewa ha say bibia e free fear mu babia no na wie ye no yo say and shada ni bibi papa bia sa. The Ark of the Covenant kills people in war to give others a new land. It's a cosmic shift. Pacho, where you can last week. The Ark of Noah kills people in the flood to bring others to a new land. A cosmic shift as well. Into ube won say say Ark of the Covenant no omo ko see dey go bosom anim adechi na omo ebubu ni nyina say Ark of the Covenant ni free David nsam no na okobia okoko a odi nkuguo till say Ark ne bedi omo ho na fe nti no ube hu say Ark of the Covenant na ekum ena ema other people land and starting new species. This is biblical, it's in your scriptures. So what the back Noah's Ark no so you come to me the same thing or the flood ne wash entire space and no far nipa or no ope no do omukosi asase foforo so no okọ starting new species into way. I don't need to explain this tire say what to meet ase boko edemame e wa ha say it's all about cosmic shift enti obi ani wono ma sebe na adwene mu da ho a obe wishi ana obe expect ana all train say ye no ebeba ne nkrofo so enti said the American ark ne arch ne de call hin ba me pese me confuse. So let's look at these things. Ark sounds arch as in archons, archbishop, archangels, architect, archaeologist, archives, etc. You can Google all these words na mabona ark ne arch ni di enim no ubenya full meanings of it. These are all agents and systems that can change or program the subconscious mind. Adi amaka nyina ye systems as ankrofo we o ma set ya omo de control consciousness of people's minds. Maybe so obi ate ase wa ha say mame, we've done an extensive editorial about archons and no na edi a name Mami Grace Pace Setter Edebaye na fear breaker Edebaye, because we all know Gaia is a huge spiritual platform. Inti ye started say ye archons no and afi omo be started I think a year or 6 months later and almost started so omo ye archons and po na surface and then crofo started so omo churo midi wo Gaia page ni so that was when we got that name from that page. Say Pace Setter and I say fear breaker, because now people are scared to talk about these people, but these are their systems and na maybe so e dey akire no they are all agents, and these are agents that covers truth with lies maka. For example, when a mema was assassin, if they tell you say assassin be say ya assassin be say because ohunam no na ya assassin no nti say ohunam say ma wa assassin no asaya ma wo eno ye one thing. So what am I say? So amu ka kira we say wiase na ba na wie ya ada wo bewu na ewiase aba wie ya ma wo ena make no Nyankopon ka say or say asase do or pagya nkrofo no kosi asase foforo so internet just a particular race no or say this is very simple understanding ewiase be na eba na wieye se na ewiase ba na wieye no wa abre so a say he still a onya ewiase foforo de omu kosi ho nti what's the point? Your world is your world. Tieniye se me koka se sia se wo na wo ye the garden of Eden a ububefu nti ene me nka kora me nkohopo ebe ye topic for another day. Wo wiase ye wo wiase e na wasase na ye wo honam ada wasase ne be sei no wasase asei aba end ada wo be fi wiase a wo be wu no wo wiase aba end enye the entire universe e na ode ba end a simple thing because free de bia o say nipa de foforo ba say nipa oyi omo a ode omo kwa asase foforo so opeja Israel fo no efri Misraim asase so ode omo kwa asase foforo so is the same wiase na nti na Israel fo no o say omo what am I say na wako create enkrofo a ope nti ma weyi nya ade a wote asori da mu twan say wiase bi be say wu ada wo be wu no wiase aba wiye ti ase we is simple enya fe na mbekasa we ama mimini mate. Most of the time we see these elements as the shapers and masters of our realities, these liars, and they shape our thought and mindset. At the moment you give your thought and mindset to these liars, calling themselves gods and all the names na me boy, all the arch and arc for no. The day you give your mindset to them, and no more the why your mom we say. Because when they put this deception in your mind, now what talk, now the wajine the mom pe, no more create or movie as almost the wo a create or movie as no more be possess it wajine no. And we mostly ask, why do they want to control the world? And how did they become the shapers of realities? Se say yesi nyame bi eniwa. Onyame no fi hin oba, obeda aba se nyame nipa nye nyame a. Obeda aye nyame. I ask this question all the time. And I maybe say last week time with my Grace, why na you Nyankopon over us? Why mu? And you superior, powerful over us. Like when they say someone is controlling the minds of people to control the world. How did they come by that? And to what end? About the saying, and then Crawford to me catch it last week say, sa some way and be more copy ne binumu didi binum so. Please kindly help us understand. Why? And the man who control ye na da ben and as I control you in ano etu ebetwa. In New Age spirituality, we call it the matrix. Obi enim ade ameken. What forms the matrix and who created it? Where your question na mi jama ye nyina. What forms the matrix and who created it? Why na boy eno na me pese ye nyina yete ase. Momboa ye ne yenya answers. Ebeboa ye ama ye grow pamocho pa. Mo betimi so atreat no mo various platforms no so in fact that's what you do. You pick all your topics from here. Mo antwen wa amant na inframa begum na mo ankofa te se mo ye bibia. I know about it's fine. It's not a problem. But ya mo treat ye ka topics na mu odu na mo treat. Do we blame the problems of the world on some satanic masters of the matrix who are controlling us for some good or bad reason? A question so. Ye de papa no ho aseda ma Nyankopon so no waye. Na bone ne de ye mfa ma Nyankopon so no waye. Ye de komabro samso no mpacho reason ni ye den. Wo betumi aboa ye. All these are questions. Suppose a dog or a cat is locked in a situation of chasing its own tail. Someone who be that. Sebe okwa akurase a enkrama na ya na kuro aba omutail ho na once na titi so omo na ya omuta put yourself in that situation no mo ko round otumi twa ne ho saa enti se kraman bi e was a state ni mu a o twa ne ho saa to extend that it has been distracted without any progress obi anya ne fio ono a na o twa ne ho na ade ne so o twa ne ho on to mean solving o twa ne ho ko o twa ne ho a no asan besi no gusu twa ne ho constantly chasing its own tail. Should the cat blame its genetics for growing a tail or the tail for making the cat chase it all the time? So abua kramanya na jamwana o twa ne ho saa no. On blaming the genetics say ne maame owo no ba bi ofiri ene de keka ka ho na nyame bi na ama okosa situation ni mu. blame me and wait a question. This editorial will teach us more. Me pese ye nhwe mu nkwa achiri because my baba hu Africa for ye pese de ye di blames man crofo papa. Me man krankra bi akwaba. E de ba spiritual word me die kese yesu biom. Me din de Maame Grace. I'm always Maame Grace and I am your host for tonight class. I am always here to teach all of us. And you, everybody is also learning and picking a few things from the platform. It's been great. This year has been great. Na yebe peja yemu akosru biom. So I want you to position yourself in a position and also get understanding or the basis in which we are going to build a beautiful life on this 2026. So today's episode is very, very, very important. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you. I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you joy, I send you strength, I send you wealth, I send you peace, I send you joy. I send you light, 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 I send you light. I send you pure energies wherever you are watching me from, no matter your weakness, I send you light, I send you pure energies, I send you help. I send you strength and I send you that shoulder. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you. I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you. Wherever you are watching me from, I send you a nature day, I wish you a nature day. Say, if it is morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching me from, the time. Today we are discussing Logos SHUI. And it's very, very, very important for all of us to understand this. I will break the Logos SHUI down for all of us to understand. I need to say that whether God is real or Satan exists, religious institutions and the quest of those hoping to rule over others and oppress them have nothing to do with either Satan or God. From who you call masters, from angels, from architects, all the things not be mentioned, from archbishop, from pastors, from nananum, from spiritual people, all those who want to rule over people. Sabronsam woho, senyankopon woho. These two people, or persons, or beings, or powers, has got nothing to do with them. I mean, make it way very clear to all of us. None has called anybody. No be asoson sma obia. From Obosom to Buffalo to Bibia you can think of. Obia sma obia. And I will explain. Claims of justifiable mandates given by God or power given by Satan to cause oppression and enslave mankind have nothing to do with any essential entities known as gods or Satans. They said I should tell you. So munsmo obia. Adie bi obi ye from a sorry to whatever group ahodo. No God. Yanjin tum say nipa ya na yepe ene ya ye. Wa wo koso jitum say onyame bia nsumo obia. Onipa na aye na de. Wo pese woko ena woko. It is okay. But we should leave this Satan and devil and God and we should leave them out of it. They have got nothing to do with whatever setups, any brandings are obiaye. All the blames from abayifo and bronsamfo kaberichefo ni ewiematumfo. They have got nothing to do with anybody's setup. Coming to Africa in a ship named Jesus in the name of Christianity, enslaved and oppressed, has nothing to do with the perceived divine good or bad entities. It's a lie. I am telling you this. It has got nothing to do with but you'll be business. Purely people setup. And then, tiasie way, Maame na set you free. Humans create their own problems. Ye problems. Obi eni obi ambron sam ni obi an time. Onyame enso obi an hweye. Say nyame do wa no so hwe wan kasa sam we nyansa wom. Humans create their own evil deeds Understand this for me. Humans enslave others. Yenya and dry, Yebeka say, Yen pay duma yenti. Yebeka say, spiritual people, nem croford, your musika, near ye nim pefe, wa ya junimini ya kuma muni yenyansem. Sa sama ye king yes, sir. But nipa no di ni gidi aba no na we enslave no. And I ko bosu be so be to ya say, afibia one be ye say, it has got nothing to do with the devil and God. Tieni ye mami straightforward. We are our own problems. Ane, yenya na ye enslave ye ho. Humans stole from each other. Yani ye ye ho. Ane, humans have that inherent ability to create our own devil or God and assign external names to it to escape blames. Yenya na ye ntrofo. Yenya na ye sesa mboba, ni ye sesa ndua. Ni ye di sisi woni ye me mani din. Na ye shifty blame ni krono na ye bone de ye nyina ye de koma sunsun obi bisam se sunsun ni ho sunsun e wo ho na ne ubehu na se ye obi botom e na sunsun no wo na obi na sunsun no tumi ne kasa onyankopon tumi frɛ a few people ni omo kasa nso ebi a wasɔre dem 20 years nti onyankopon tumi ba one time no ni obi e mekasa o se salvation is individual o se obi emfa yam hihie ne ahopopo nya ne nkwaje ho adwuma. What are we doing in the church? If salvation is individual, no nyankopon no otiyemu one yen kasa individually. Why are we in the church? Or da seni aye nanimu ya aye nanimu de say BBS so you are lying and you are blaming it on these two entities or two beings. Let's get into this. It is very, very important. And until there so be ya no de ya chese sunsun abewure nimu sunsun abewure nimu ama wa ye ho basa ate se bodam for se be kafra fache me. It is your problem. But be plain and say that me and me me set up. Nobody will beat you. But blaming these people is the issue. It's so sad. Obi wa sorry over 4,000 branches. Onyame ambejinemu a ene omo ankasa ade so mo build ya sorry for France na nyame no. Because enyan tro de yetwa me pamucho wo. Most 73% of Ghanaians are Christians, people who fear God. What the ba for ma Muslims no nje wo de enfa say ye mo nso 20. Enti 8 years no cry se me enfa say 8 years no ye 7%, which we can't give them 7% because ye wo Hindu for ye wo nananom wo ho ye wo bebre. Enti wo de enfa say 73% no ye yimfim. Ni ya makramofo no so 20%. Ni enfa say nananom no Hindu for ni Buddhist ni de ka ka huna ye mo 7%. Inti ye pese ye kire se sa 7% we no muntu galamsey na na. Ye pese ye kire se sa 7% omo no mo ya kromfo omo wo kurom ha no ma na. 7% omo no mo de boni be kurom ha na because all these numbers no omo wo the fear of the Lord in them. Inti where is sin coming from? Me be so we just question. We do things na ye apportion blames e de amankofo we because omu ni ano omu de be kasa na obi asuntumi nye bold nkasa frɛ no na me so me ne nkasa bi. We turn satanic by causing pain to ourselves or others. Yenya osofo bi na say oba platform yi so o say obebreki mi o say onyankopon e di nimdie bone ne papa hu nimdie dua esi Garden of Eden mu o say devil e no bo bone. The question is, papa ni bone hu nimdie dua na o say o di see garden ni mu no garden ben. Is it not your left and right hemisphere, the brain sitting in your head? Ba akoda ha na ba akoda ha. Enya no, se me kokasa wo na wo ye Garden of Eden se sia wo befu, but yen hwe episode we mfa nkwa awiye. Ni yen hwa de bronsam ene nyankopon ehe na omote yenya ye timi kekere ye nimu ye bone ni yapa obi ni ye de ahye no wahu bra ye bre no we na wona na anye nti a wo so obusumsum ni ye nto aso. We turn satanic by causing pain to ourselves or others. Yenya na ye hu nipa bonefo. And we become good gods by uplifting and helping ourselves or others. Eni na yenya yesu ene ye ban ye wo ye mu pacho. Preach this to your members. Hallelujah. Preach this to them. So they are able to understand because yenya ye ku ye hu. Yenya ye ho bone kra na ye de ahye bronsam. We don't want to admit say bronsam ne bone ni nyina nyankopon e planti ni nyina e wo ye tiri ni mu. Nti wa na wo process activate dia wo pe. Ada ye be dwin say no, we are able to calm down and help ourselves honestly. And we become good gods. So wa ni nyina na make no we left me say no. Wa wo ye bone e wunim. O ye papa nso so wunim. Bronsam nye wo hwe. It is a system of free will. Ade we nyina te wo no nyankopon de ne pe ama wo hu ko se wo bible mu aye 10 ni butu and I'm breaking it down ma we very simple and easy anka yenya ya brabo no be so easy and simple and ye de ya personalize bronsam ani nyankopon and ye som omo ade esi wa adwenimu no wa shut it down and I personalize it esi wo and obi so take advantage of the condition no we place no as architect archbishop de keke ka ho and osi ho deep down within say ni pay adwunim onim say ye na adwunim no use also onim. It is a system of free will. Obi eni wa watwe aba besi uso abo se kwa sorry they advertise opa na woko eye nyame pa asa de omo kasa nyankopon no ti wo ba bia nko nkasa onim kwan obefa so obefrew call nya advert. It is a system of free will. Medical culture. Usually when a system is made by someone, the person assigns work and makes it automatic. We all remember what this pastor said. Asama no kan nyina no. Na a very simple thing for ono to understand say eye nipa na eye bibia. Oh, the Garden of Eden asama omo kan nyinara. So wudi aduaba mendi wudi ase mbe yo. It is simple. Eye onipa dasani no ye Garden of Eden na ye ken. Ukoka omo nte ase ma ye nkom ni nhwe. The difference with the human metrics system is that whether demonic or good deeds, we decide which part to keep. Mama who so nyankopon te ha oye bone da. Mama who say nsuo te wa ma obi afu ado ada eye nipa. Eye nipa ene be kwakobo ni nua akoro no eye nipa na be ka kire ni nua nipa se fe nipa bra mi nku no na me fanya sikaduro ma eye nipa ene activate both energies. Inti sa wo yo nipa we yi wanim sa wo ye bone akoso na ye wade. Sa wo ye nipa we yi wanim sa wo ye papa ye na ji blame ne ma wo ho. Stop putting the blame on what God and what Satan. Omu ni woni hwiye. This is the issue. Inti ese obi e to meti ase eye wo na wo operate ade ni na ate wa adwene but you have the free will to activate which one to do. Me na me kan amasem. Wo ye wade ade a wo ye yi na obi anchew obi anka wo hwe ba wo koda wo mpare no so wo ankasa wo hwe ye no ebi wa utumi ye obi ade na wo hwe no chena na wa regret it. Se wo se wa shut that kind of feeling na and na obe you obi bone you are lying. You yourself you know you are lying. And na wa yire wo ho ye a choice nti na me ka kire me man say so obi ye na dwen so obeka obetwa ntra kire wa ana owia wade a enya fe na ukotu ne fo onim ni opesa oye no oye nti upa manenko. Very simple. Umo be instructions known to me ntia. Enya wadwen say obetumi asesa nipa no. Fa wo ho adwen. This is very very simple. We've done full episode about that. Right hemisphere and left hemisphere 1 year ago. It's still on our platform. Now let's look at cell and logos, the most important topic of the year. And I make actually when we all have a high energy point and low energy point as unipa da senibia medical culture. That's how human beings design. There is God, there is that serpent also in us. This is simple knowledge. The high energy points are the Christ or God. That is the high energy point. And then the Christ or God energy. That's the highest. And the lowest is the Satan or animalistic energy point. And onipa ene eku. Someone who said the adieti. All these things are you. And you now be activated this or be activated that. So which one are you killing? And which one are you worshipping? Does this make sense to you? Between the two energy points is a cell that keeps them apart. What they are doing to wa We are very simple, oh. Simple. Just like a prison cell prevents an inmate from interfering with the free world. Se si ano. Sebio kafra. Obi a wenya asem, obi di asem atoro so, na asem bi akohia akwanhia, na omode na akwakohye prison ya na ohye cells no. Walls and cells no na a differentiating and a restricting and a preventing no from this free world ya yewo ya. Me sorry anape ya mi ba adwumata na me pe. Na me kofie so me kofie time ma me pe. Se si ana me say my year old at this age you know, my set system sama me ho. Embo 7 na me sorry. Me sorry a me mfa phone first. Me kwa all the things I may no ansa na mabefa me phone. Edura najo a ebo 8 a 8:39 no screens. Me share screen bia I will prepare my sleep na mada because who be hate this age there. Na who nim na wo ye wo ho ayi a yare bi bebo because see na kasa bibia la ye week. Inti no me na me ye but enye saa enye prison na me da sebe kafrache obi bebo ton omo de dade bi na eboso konkonet so obi get inside obi be lock you no de ni key na hye ni botom akoni fie atam ope obeba be brie. So we have all these cells in us. Na adia kese say ye as black people no is to know the cells and how to activate them and how to operate them. In fact, this is what your ancestor was doing and this is what we are talking about today. How to assess them. Senka ye was abilities here now this is the position na ye wa. Anka won hwedwa wo baabi. Na eja na wahwe no what say uniama mango oranges bibia banana. Do you want Chinese so as said ni bibia wo ho onipa obeto ade no onye blind oni baabi obekọ no wakoto ade no ade na wode nkrofo agina ho ogina wa na wa frɛ no na ade na mo okun ntokwa. It's because we lack this knowledge. And I'm telling you, no amount of prayer and fasting can handle this knowledge for you. Now, let's get into this. Into explanation na mema wo no. Just like a prison cell prevents an inmate from interfering with the free world. If we are free, no, our body cells keep the spirits from interfering with the physical. Into our body cells, no, it's the same. Ajame with your physical body na. This is what we don't do. And I make an way. No amount of preaching or prayer can help us. That is why Africa is in this condition. Lack of this simple understanding. How to activate cells. And do we even care about ourselves? Do we even talk about it? From the medical field to spiritual field to... Do we even talk about it? Do we even care? I have said this before that it is this body or this jacket that has imprisoned us. So to say, we don't end with this jacket or mechanism or this body. We go beyond this. In fact, the cell that controls this body, no, aye abuasu no. Se wunni eno wunim de na wunni eno ho akwan na wunnim se de ye yusu eno na yusu body eno na mo bebrebe na kenye saa pa kobroni krom to be honest fini ho echen ha eye cells no any logos no and we're putting it together. And how do we put it together? Let's look into this. The amazing thing is that mobile phones are called cell phones. Because they also have the same alignment of cells. Everything no matter how huge, no matter how powerful, it is created out of human setup. Onipa dasenini system no. We are that machine. Everything is copied from us. It is a to me time. Now to me elusu ana unlock it with cells now almost fire di create na. You are able to blend. Inti ne wiase ya yetimi no. Onipa ene ye bibia, onipa ne control bibia. Bible can we or say is giving us power and dominion over everything, including demons. I don't know why you are worshiping anything here. Are you making the Bible a liar? Oh, my Bible now you're truthful. And understanding you or say I have given you the power or the authority over everything, including demons. Why are you afraid of demons? You will never be afraid of anything you have power over. Me who say IGP is no constable. I just on one kasa money and I will lose in home. ana onim no ho ana oni understanding way. So why are we worshiping over things I dey ama yen say ye what power over them here? Question na me bisa no. Ye nye aligned. Ye jani ama na ehia no afri ho. We feel say life ni nyina is about this physical, which is not. Everything you see in this life is copied from onipa dasanini system no. And I'm actually no, there were millions of cells in our body. If we are see we na yet in mobile phone, it's called cell phone because there were cells ni bi wom omo copy from nipa. Woko prison so amaka cho setup, woko court setup ni na yade a they copied it from onipa dasani ne system na ya set no emu. So we human biological cell that keeps our spirit inside our body. We biological cell no enu ene keep you sunsun e wo nipadua ni mu. Na saa niam yi na free wo nipadua ni mu asebe no waye onipefunu ama aboa kora ho aye mfaso acho because aboa wu sesi ayere ba wo nipa wu a na aye asem bebrebe enu no bibini die no ehun atochima. We don't even know. When you talk spirituality, and about so low to yefunu yade ne uti e pai woni kura etu wo to. Ehon ye spirituality fi. Spirituality is far gone o. This is where. This is the point. Inti kwakoye to say spirituality na hiafo e na practice papa panimu bi a me respect ne pa wo ni sika papa. O say anya wo ananka de a me pese mete wo masom ye spirituality. Inti me mane wa broche ni introduce wo maame no na me mpese mehwe but me show video mienu miensa na me say na hwan banie papa panimu. He walks to my office every Tuesday and bring me money for lunch because I see a person to me lunch all the time but on to me so aduane mbre me nti otu ne cow no we move it to the office no abed mommy envelope no for food na oko just like that ombisa mehwe da oni me ndi nkomo he just come drop the money and go asem o kan ya first day me ni meet o kan na maka kire wo obisa ya ma kwakwa to say sebe spirituality no kura hiafo na tie because aye so shallow e wo ebinu mo ani so the way ebinu mo e preach no sani ama we no e na ye de ye ndwen ho kura bibia wo Africa no akoye ababase nti wo kan wo asema na aye de eji mama wati ase so nipa dasani wo biological cells no eno na keep you sunsun no e wo nipadua ni mu ana afeso e ma nchichemu sadia crash jame so to say then we have cells of buildings or spaces for prisoners eno so ma kirem woko prison wa enye baby ba ko na nipa ni nyina egu o ma chichechemu wo ho then we have cells in cell phones and computers. They also have cells. Mo amaya computer adwuma na munim phone mu no mo so wo betumi attestify we e wo platform ne so. In the larger sense, your house is your cell. Ukoda say utu. Cell you lucky. Adenti na ukoda wo da mu a wo lucky. So your house is equally your cell. It is say wo beda wo dan ni mu. Na what trap it with cells at condemn us destroy with cells. It's up to you. Where do you sleep? A dime back wa wo dem no eduane sim. Empa na motimu moda so no eniama gufa na nipa dafa. Akonwa na motimu wo ho no eniama gufa na konwa dafa. Waiting at the Western world, they will keep growing, even though they don't have anything. They understand all this. And you know, omoma baby onipa beda, eye parity. Inti edan no mwesisi. Abrochira dan bebrebe ye kiosk. Me came in say ebi no mo madwen wo fam no. Omubu befu. Because omo dan no mwesisi nketenkete wo ho no. Bom hwe se nye plywood a. Bom na hwe se nye plywood a. Bebre kiosk no mwesisi nketenkete no mo ma wutua ne monthly. Inti e ma hotna no ye easy. Ene yeti krom ha, obednya baabi adaje wutua 2 years rent. Nkrofo ewo sika wo krom o show off sika no. Obi ambra me ho. Na wo asase wo de be ma me sika no na ma me adwuma no. Mesisi a studio apartment 100 wo so. Opekora me amesan manage ama. Yen farmer boys ne girls no. Every month ne yate se 500 se 1000 na ne yate 10 years wo beti wo sika no nyina. Wo mboka. But no switch no what boy nipa manenya baby are there to me dream straight or right. Say ye per se yen bre boni a ekoso wo kromu na say this is it. Simple things. Mo wo sika no, mo park sika ne shedem. And mo show so unnecessary things. Cars ahodo. Do we care about souls? This is what the Western world understand. And omo put it baby and nipa beda no together. Your room or your house is equally a cell. This is knowledge and enlightenment. Your town, ekura utim, is equally your cell. Your country, your continent, Africans, your Ghana, your Ghanaian na Ghana is equally your cell. So we free kwawu ye wotanwa eye wo cell. Your continent as Africans is our cell. And your planet are all different stages of cells that keeps your energy within a specific frequency. Da ben no bibini bete sa ade we ase. Na fe ade o ye no watumi ahwe ni ye. In my recent trip, me obi ameta to kwan. I was on the plane and looking through the window when we were about to land. Oto ticket Maame, I'm a business traveler to better business class. Oto so a window side. And your window side the dear Jayo. Because I want a mission niama. I do anything I mean your opportunity to do. Me who say your opportunity for me to learn. Until I don't take anything for granted. Now recently, me make me I said the quest. It's me niama na me fi neni asini bia. Enti I was on the plane na me de bia my di kan aka tro me pe window side. I mama sending love to Mr. Alex. I'm grateful for this thing na we holding me we try me ticket ama me onim dia me pe. Ye won krofo bi wo ho no mo a oya ade ma wa tunu so watena chire. Hey, hello to Mrs. Tutu and hello to Victoria. Because me year Victoria Germany. Because me bobo din me boba ma boso me aso. Me mbo wie da. Penelope they be our platform is. Me show. I appreciate. Nanya fe na me ba bedwa menu ma kire. Anyo, na me look it through the window. Me wa flight no so no. When we were about to land in Ethiopia, aya wo be landia, wo flight now landia. Aya hwe landscape no. Ekwa na wo be hu se bibie wo wiase bia is designed to so nipa daseni. And immediately we descended. The city and buildings and the whole landscape looked just like a computer board. You say, wow. Me sha dey way all the time. But osha na feda krono wo intuition na ebie to wait to speak to you. Cause obehu say washa until you curious, you want to know about something. Some catch us knowledge in the universe no na fe we bie mu e de amount. I'm sure many of you have noticed this many times. One mutai tu kwan no. Eya mu si a mu hwe landscape no. Mu hwe landscape no. Ade ba ko a dum so ba ye ma me feel pain. E na make kire mu no. Se wo be lande na se da na ya da akara wo dum so a. Plane be lande a won say the way a wo light in it to say fireflies no. Aha dum so na yetum be hu na zim. Na mosi eno na ya ade ye me nti na metu kwan na me beba bia me bisa say low power schedule no endo bedu makra de ana na me mpese mehu be bia ye mobo bedu ye no so wo ye obi a wo ta hwa wo behu say the landscape no wo see for ma be bia wo see for mo de ye fe pa ye Dubai and Singapore. It's so beautiful. So the landscape is so beautiful. Wo see for ma and I have seen it time without number, but this time it became clear to me that we are in a biological computer cell. And I was like, whoa. And cross imagine, I am a chef for the beauty, me chef for Ghana, me chef kro ni landscape, the way I ethic. Listen, chef, uhu ni ama bebre. And na uni ni ama bebre. But oh yeah, aware of it, no, na ye problem, no. At the moment you become aware of something, now benya knowledge one. That is where freedom and liberation starts from. And you don't just look at things, keke. Take your time. Minimum crofo be brave. I'm starting show no. They said a whole lot, but oma bepa me chow. Otu bo na wo hwa ade a eyo. Ebe boa wo. Na ube to me yesa when your cells are in place. Timibisamu, what do you know about yourselves? Please. What have you done about yourselves? Then investigation, what do you feed yourselves? Yembise bisa all these questions. Because a lot of systems are set. You only need to be aware of them and decode them. You break those codes for your freedom. It's not about obedience, fear, or worship. No. Enye jumasa. It's all about operations, breaking the codes, and setting yourself free. And this is why the new age spiritual people always say we are in a matrix or in a computer. Ebisoka say we are in a drama. This is why they say that. The only difference is we program ourselves in a particular way to make the whole computer system operational. It's all about you. Into why we share position bang, program bang, and now the amount. Nampacho wo, saying our system no operate. Why we share condition we place you. This is the whole idea. It's not about any machine or any worship. And so, the cell of the prison has psychological implications on the minds of the inmate. Just at the yene ana or at the load and at your adjunct to adjunct. So, I mean, can you say? Call on himself about 6. Who fear? Who were party? Who fear? No matter what yourself. The way you were doing things and the way you know. And now what can I place you into no sources and now leave a toll on the mind. At the same time, our biological cells control our frequency and mind. Into baby, I will want say you will feel, say you would demo, say you please, you know, and no a toll on your psychological mind. And now our implications our psychological mind, you know, so. And now the back form so our biological cells no and also so control the frequency and the mind. Into cell be as medical say your levels of cells wu chrome wu abusuamu wu fie omaya wu fim continent wu fim and wo dan and am breaking cells. So we have levels and every level no a toll a levi psychological mind and our body no eso. At the same time, the shapes of buildings, Maame, and architecture around us affect the mass perceptions and thinking of the masses. All these things is coming from the brain. Ninginanu go through to the brain because the brain is the vehicle that controls your life, that shapes your reality, that shapes around you. No influence BBI ewo. Inti se wehu. O she cells, prison cells now, psychological implications on your mind. What the Bible do biological cells no so and also control the frequency of the mind. When go back to the mind, and now what the back form now the basic buildings, shape of the buildings now, and also and also about perception and thinking of the masses. All this is talking about the brain. If the prisoner is set to sleep at 6 or better. But what who fear no to make us a meda 8 so 8 crab bono na won nam ho a wo ye bibi say yes set curfew etu kuro bi so say ebo 8 obi enkoda e kuro no mu nipa nyina e be kwa akoda time coronavirus bai na ado ka say ye nyina ye enkoda ade ye ma ye mpie no ye nyina we were in the cell of Ghana. Say God forbid bad things. Which God? Say wo si Africa say no mu si obi mo obi empia ye nyina ya stuck. Saying a nature one. So it is right to say that if you build a particular building in an area, depending on the shape and the alignment of that massive building, you can basically control the mental activities and frequency of the people exposed to that building. Tamadum soba ya ni yehu bi na ebinumu omufie light dunduma na ebinumu so generators a ubonse nkola na fi other houses no na o ma begina fie ni nyina anim na omo ye omo homework wo we all witness this recently na me wo fie na me hu say security no alaji ene obi nya issue wo gate na no nkrofo bi twa omo music video e wo fie nanim and the security no man no feel say nkese say omo beji permission enti okopamo omo na okọ no say Everybody, leave the ground. Now me show more camera. Everybody leave the ground. Now me friend will phones. Now say Baba, they are doing. I'm say leave them. Let them. If you na wesi wo baby a wesi no. Said the fie ne tie. Say ye boni a. Say ye haunted house a. Influencing crofo no omo wo hodo. Nti se wahu. Se wo fie na enya wo nko a wo fie na wutim. Enye se wesi dan ni si ho keke. But as soon so bebrebe e wo hono mo e de ma other people. So bia te ase. While I was thinking about this, it got me to remember that in LOGOS studies, they teach about logos. When we say also no, we don't even want to know. Spirituality ni nara. Akoye one way. And it is so sad that a niyamampa e working together for us as Africans, you know. Se eni yiyim. Say we enka. Let's finish this episode and see something. The LOGOS studies, no, they teach about something called logos. The subject of logos teaches occult members about structures, shapes, and using colors of identity and earth minerals to manipulate energy and frequencies. The occult people are aware of this. You see, and here for because why you're here for because of nimdia omuni. Na sikafo so because why you're sikafo. Na wanwa sebe wo say o here duro ni hoda. Ba sikaduro de wo ho. Enti so bi nim nyansa na otumi mix chemicals ya ye ka kire mo say spiritually. Ensuo ni eje nante. Enti menye we ena mboba ne hwan so nante. Enti menye we so bitna se no ohun nyansa no ohun se ensuo nko awono menye yie ubeso ja na watwitwe ndua no ana aso se aduane na siso na wudi nsuo agu ho na wasoja wase na aben a that person will be wise enough to know that they work together to create balance. Omo obi meka ntere ne se wukunu ye janti jano we se sie sade we so abeye problem. Occult people knew about this. And they understand this kind of knowledge. And this is what is supposed to be spirituality. And then, now they want to insult you. Me, if you want to insult me plain. Because all levels, I will meet up with you. I'm just teaching. And you, so show many I say, when we say many I say, but ye buadie, ye buni packet to work, and we create impact. One time, your life has changed. We give bigger energies and greater light to people. Yen say nipa, yen nisa daje no. Ebusia, occult for no munim. Say omu si danya, the enti omu painting dine color nie, the enti omu yese nie, the enti omu yese nie, the enti omu yese nie. Ye the no answer ya for so si ato asase no na asase dine nim esi baby wahu. Moko han dan na mahu abra na mobo musi mu dan wi amutuko mu no hwede ye koso mabra bot say utufi baby na woteko han dan we wonya hoto da. All these things are eating us up. Ne kromu ana building permit ho na ema gatem na woni tua say ni ye fele ensuo no ni ye sidan ye siso ene ye ne ye be bra chense de ye bre asase ba ko yetumi ton ma nipa 40 na asase ne don document ru be ye wie na uti ate. We don't just build. It is wrong. We don't just build for beauty because ye pesi ye fie ni ye fe. Na be bia ni ye si da ye si. Gata kura ye ntimi nye wo fie ni. Dabi obi ni fie no we tu gata ne kakra bi na odware a nsuo ni nti 2 meters to the house no. Ni nsuo na we dware ne wo ho. But on pese nsuo ni wo ni fie ni. Ube hu asori dan kakra ka ni ye si na gata kan. Na wa sorry na ne kwan so nyina tutu. Oh, nyame be na mosom no ho. We don't just build because you have a beautiful house. Na ya dem. Dabi. This is why na ma kire mo no the west no omo dan asem no nti Ghana fo esikafo wo wo sika wo de 10 kra na obetumi aya. I will manage it for you. Just call me. Baby adan no no ma misika, meye budget, meye drawings. Na ma wetu yaka o. Na wa ma misika no na me hwe na me ye project ne kama ma we anya de a ye start na obi edi usika wo beba Ghana no na ye twitwa pictures ama wo so na dan bi eni ho da bi ye nye ne sa eye proper eduma na wo ba odi wa behu na wo pese yen hwe so ma ne manage so ma wa ne ya manage ama kama ne yen save nkrofo ni bi na omunya ba bi nda so wo sika da ho a mesre wo de frɛ me ne yen fa nye sa adwuma we na wuwu a wahu minim se de atie bi a yen senso wo kurom ha ba minji di se heavy nipa ba akopɛ na wo kɔtena ho enti mo de mo ma yen save souls ni bi na bi a yeduru wonom na mo so save we because mi gidi se munya nkopɔ na mo ka nipa ho hia no because asase so mpo se yen be wo ne yen hye ni ahama ete se nipa ho hia no ti mo ma yen bu nipa na yeduru wonom se wo ahe na wo be boa ya eye license a yetumi di yakɔ. We don't just build for beauty. Now our unsuo ni na mo peche na we bibia basa se basa. Building with special marbles, limestones, and granite. These things we regard as rich people's things. Yenti ase enti mkacha so hie ni be hie ni de bia. Musikeni ayo hie ni bo hie ni a otumi nya nimdie epagya no ho no hu sikeni ni se ye sikeduro. No bopini ni se knowledge a wo no mami bi no ono so tumi pagya ni mu firi ho. But se yetena ba bia yete ne ye kasa we ye sikeduro eye evil money eye se nya ne yete yete ho saa na Yesu aba. But this is how they control their frequencies to be leaders of their cells. When nsa wan prison ukwa obi a ye bone no da ho. Sebe ana obi a wakọ obi a de asem kra na to no so ye asem bone enya asem papa. Enti no da ho nso kọ no ma ye we leaders so wo cells nim. Because of what? Eniama omo ye any abilities bi omo wo. Saa de na nkrofo na ye. Ye nyina ye better trap we dan na ya trap ye ni wo na ma. Wona nana wo se oye primitive na oye busumsu na ne dan no si ne round bisa ho de ye omo besi dan nyina square ade na wo wie square hye wutiri so no so ya ye ne square adenti na nkraman dan a ye de chi ye de lock omo no so cage no eno so ye square. Think about this titi asori dan nyina nkramofuo memamuamo omo asori dan nyina na omo de round roof no na omo de asi so. Have you asked why? Why bisa ho de enti mi pa ocho we bisa wo ho omo si omo dan no with all these accoutrements no omo etumi aye masters etumi a control aye leaders a control omo frequency baby a na wada won se de bia wa ye weak wo beduru adwumem de bia wani kum na wo da de bia wo yare ehe na wo da eda na wo dam ne face hi endwi we nyina ho. This is how you will turn and look at somebody's house. Oh my God, this house is so beautiful. You have sent love and world to that person. If you be so obiye ni wa sebe kafra facha me, we twemu wo sebe ti efidan ho a one reacted. Kan na wo ho no reactions na osomako. Sa na hu fie ye feso a osoma sa reactions ne de ko. Ti nipa ne bekoso aye yie. Nti wo de efie nanim wo no, wo dware a na wakọ wanim kakra hwie nsuo na gu poto. When what they mean, but 2 meters away from you. Freemasons teach themselves how to use gold, copper in their buildings and even in certain locations. So we be endowed that, and your baby na obetna. Oko high down crowd, but baby a down face. There are things you will look when the spirituality no. And yes, I will bet now me hona me too about you me too sin. And then just say spirituality. Spirituality is knowledge based. And not wouldn't nam because your life cannot be one day. Until to continue be any one day. So what they about life. Your life is more than a day. That is why you need this knowledge so you can drive your life to the end of your life or the end of your world. Don't just learn how to use soap to bath and how to use paste to brush your teeth. That's what I say. And yes, I'm not be jare. Any a young who are best running Italia or bishop life no a bros way. So and these are some of the things I may expose it to you and they do that not to make their homes or offices beautiful. It goes beyond that. And they want to change and manipulate the frequencies and energy in their structures. This is spirituality. This is spirituality. Into what is taught and so on. In Yama Udiko, Nina Ash. They move. Omun kwakeke say dan store near FENG saying. Oh, ton wig. Wako ton wig and out on esam. Esam na woton. Aden na wokoton esam. Ewo baby omuton plastic bags. O ton wig. Enye baby e nipa e wa omu ye omuti na obeton wig no. Ada na ode wig akosi baby e ton sekan. We nyina ye simple knowledge but oti okoto pe they are evil be some say oni mom den na oye. Nka wote na hu so obi ya ade na ekoso no bopini no. Anwoya will kill you. Tieniye. Anwoya will do what? It will kill you. They are masons not because they use mortar and concrete. They call them Freemasons. But because they have been taught how to use structures, shapes, and locations to manipulate energies in their favor. That is why they are Masons. Mason be a use shape or use location, baby or nejuma. No use or build the structures. That is why they are called Masons. I will explain the full Freemason name. No. Instead of going close to them to learn, we demonize them. And tio masekora, omo ye mbrun samfo. Say see first no now go close to them and they don't talk. Now they themselves they know that there is nothing like secret anymore. Inti knowledge ni na ada bontin. So if you are able to approach them like a human being, not like a sheep, they will give you knowledge. And knowledge is wealth. Trust me, knowledge is power. Knowledge is life. Knowledge is everything riches. This is equally in your Bible. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. This is where we are. Africa. Perishing. Rescue the perishing. Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is everything you need. Knowledge is life. It is a Bible culture said lack of knowledge, my people perish. Understand. They know that no one is sending a devil after them. Freemason ni bie no obeka say ene maame ye bayifo na wo maame ye bayifo nya bayifo ba. So why are you complaining? Wo maame ye bayifo ba. What's the point? Wo gina ho ama obi ahwe wani maka cho so maame ye bayifo. Wadidi watemo ye bayifo ba. Ye bia. With the right angles and accurate cell positions, they can create their own angels and demons. What do you know about this? You don't want to learn this, but you are pointing fingers at a demon. I don't know. It is only poor people. Na there be a demon ne abeyifo yom. Wa wu ni hwe. Wan kasa woto no, wu ni hwe. There is a guy who came to my office that or person confirm me. Okay, so what's the point? Na sunya ne ya na sunsunfo ni bi. Aya de ye me yakora ne me platform no mo kan bi hu omo wo ho. Okoye no sunsunfo ne say eye sunsun spirit na esi miense bi na hye na sunim. Na mbisa ne say wo ka ase ya ahe. Efie na wotim na hefa na wo. O say on ne sister na ti. Bibia na me say nti wo wasun wei. Ena demon ni hu be hye hu kwa me despite aso. Me kra masun kra we hu kwa me despite we hu elo mas aso. Wasun wei. Da pillow ya mu nyina mo share na mo da so na enu na sunsun betine. Ye wo problem o. Ye wo problem. Men dream say me patch say bibi ni wo bibi wo ho but the focus is what you will attract. I'm telling you. The Freemasons no they know that if you do this, do that, ube create angel, ube create, you are your own world though. This is very simple. That's why they keep getting bigger. On funny focus on koto before oyaneso. Nya before nti no ochi. Ochinya per knowledge. Me say come to the office and let's have a conversation about knowledge. What will make you? Don't come to because of the devil chasing you. Because we knowledge now we want the devil need to efidie kurama wa obe escape. This is the secret of their logo. Tieniye, which includes a compass and a square. And no kurama ya tutu mukom wonte ase. And no one say shemu bandan for security. You don't understand. They are talking about knowledge. That cancels all bad things you claim you are looking for. Obino nyema. That's the hidden truth in the name Freemason. That's the logo. Go to them and ask them questions and stop we so abeye ababeye we nkrofo yesika. I want to join this. I want to join occult. I want to join this. What do you understand? It means they understand they have free will. They do. To design themselves to operate in whichever way they want inside this giant supercomputer we call the Earth realm. You can call this place the supercomputer. Because Makatro, you're designing just like you just need to type. You just need to get close. You just need to operate. You just need to do something. And I would be na be for and the big one. Inti omo place you at a point and omo operating the way they want to experience their lives. What are you chasing? Ufri da 10 years ekumbronsam abonituo ayeni abonintutuo afre Jesus common blood pressure aye problem amount. They are not wasting any time on any murderer or any Dracula god. They are not wasting their time on any wicked nigger called Yahweh. They are not. You don't need to join any Freemason. I have given you the secret. Say secret knowledge in an base. They say knowledge be any will be. All the books are out. So they know there's nothing again. You can get close to one. So unim na be some knowledge. You don't need to join nothing. Maka. We be ya sem. Obi a person join way, obi na mi free ha, na mi ye way, na ni penny swe bribri no. What is it? Before they start a company, they are taught how number of days to create the name. Which location? Before mu be a company no, they are catch rom. Number of days I would be coming up with the name. Location na a business no, and situate a particular business. I say wonye. What logo and names to use? When you take your time no more. They don't just copy and paste blindly. And you say ye ne beba na uhu shop na atwere wo ho agi donk na chese ni yire ne de agi na ni kunu de donko no mo de atare so Eric Grace na chese obema ne de Eric na oba ne de Grace no shape nothing chese edin hu Registrar General nka se mo wo nkrofo wo ho mo check all these things. Oh Ghana de mobo Everyday. Because the way of my spirituality no crash so low and so poor. Approach penny bimpo with this. No peso beti. Many penny be have a conversation. In fact, offer me some question if ye plant wo ni doorway ni window side ni ade. Na me ko na me hwe fie ho na me hwe papa no. Me share papa ni din na me ka kire no ade a onye ne bathroom no ti me kire no plant a on fancy ne bathroom na me kire de onye bathroom no na enye no se na adwaye so na ye din eniama si wo na me send in the picture say onhwe o ka kire na yire ni say eye AI na me say no problem mo betumi aba we de me ye open nti mo de mo bra o ye very respectable and popular man obi anim no Ghana enti in actual fact oko eyie biase mehu ne da enti oko eyie biase na mehwe ne nante no na mehu se onye okay so I reach out na me ne kasa ye na amama ko ne fie na I'm trying to mount a few things for him for free though in the ane de obeto na me kire no se bathroom no say o say na adwaye so na ISF forest me send a picture o say adwaye so na ISF forest so yes for this and this is your 5 years blah 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 na me cheche mu che no na o say on yere no on te ase say dwaye na me say okay mu de mu bra because I respect him na mo drive e ba fie na me de o mu call bathroom unim say besi ne papa na ntumi ne me nkasa o frɛ me bia Maame Grace sa na o frɛ me de bi oye ade ne de meye o nti oguso eniama wo ho me nuanom my spirituality is so low and so bad. These Freemasons, they know. They know plans to set up there. And so be platform running well. And also be kasa well. Na no be knowledge no what topper. And you're jealous now, be come close. Maame, and then now because it's not all about wearing just a dress to come and sit and talk. for people to view. That's not the point. It's about the impact you are creating, the auras, the chakras, and the energy frequency backing you. That's the point. No, any one day business. It is a process you have to go through. And this is what the Freemasons do. Until they are bigger, they are leading, they are richer. And I will say, Yisikedru. And yo, how to decorate the interior and exterior. Nini na omu cheke. Why a store? Who you store? Don't say store. No shame ni mama nini na egu. E ka hin na umoye. Ye take your time. Kofro sofo no. Kobo mpa no egu ye no friend no wafa ko no. Ayeka. When you look at some church building, now share some whatever setup. Who be say won say nti oyeshio so onimni oye. Oyeshio pa. So onimni oye. But ekro no yetim na dwuma enim. Nti ade ba ko obi be ye no na ye nyina ye di akire na ye ekọ. Ni nyina ye. The modern Masons call it logos. Ade amekike nyina. Nti na me say when you lack cells, now be lacking logos so you are lost automatically. Bibi anywhere ye adwuma mam. But in ancient worlds, like the Chinese culture, they have the same principle of balancing themselves and their society with nature. Till we see spirituality in this kind of knowledge, instead of jokes, we will keep suffering as people. With all the prayers, nothing will happen. It is a theory of water and air. And so say almost obi a water, obi a wine. Some people practice it in the idea of the yin and yang today. Yin yang, obi enim. But the original theories are centered around what is called FENG SHUI. And now FENG SHUI. And there you do China. Or the power of water and air. Who Chinese in here or practice way. None why you from who see if you to prove a point. Omo the account education system no. Inti akolana or ba not sadie we yase dada. Inti abeye din se obekwa kofuli no. So be approach you obi or approach you obi for a top up. Or be approach you nka nchira say jane mframa ntena enye. Na se wo so jakora obom mframa wo mi se de jane be so ana meboa. Here, it's all about proportion and the mixing. That knowledge is what we don't want to give to people, but we would rather confuse them because of copy and paste. Ejana from Asia, but ejana also obehun from egum and sana sokesi anameboa. So what's the point? I'm sure you may have heard about Feng Shui in the media lately. Especially in modern spiritual awakening communities. What is Omoka Feng Shui? Feng Shui. In the Chinese practice of Feng Shui, the element of having balance with nature to create a power frequency for your surroundings or space is very important. This is one thing we should understand. It's not about telling people, and a blue, and a way, we have this element. It's a lie. They all work together. All these elements makes your body, and your body have not exploded. They work hand in hand. My yam a fed ye sro, ye muni ayenye. Atopakra bunukra ya teteso. Adai. This is spirituality. It's all about balancing and understanding the proportions to mix. What's the point? I don't know, a people, a continent that is not balanced, forget. That is why there is a lot of competition, enslavement. People who know this and understand this will never preach enslavement. For being towards a powerful, we sit and communicate and give the proportions for people to mix themselves. Say the same adena ye complaining say ye jaino and one yes I mix it. When you give knowledge to people, you are talking about liberation. This kind of spirituality ya mikae enu ne kum or how bia eshi or how bia se ne peja or mine eni ekuro e de koso. That harmony with nature is what they call SHUI energy. It means nature. Tiasia mami, we na nka ye preach you. And afe ye say ye kosum nature. One confusion no baby ewo. Ye kosum nature, media misum nature, media misum nature. How can you worship nature? How can you worship nature as a human being? Oh, this is similar to what ancient godfathers of African civilizations used to practice. This is us. They make sure they are able to attain 5 full elemental balance in their structures for that SHUI harmony. This is what we were practicing. This is what our ancestors were practicing. That is why they said when they came here, there was nothing like good and evil. There was nothing like God here. Because they were mixing the correct and the right proportion. They were so balanced. So 90 years, 92 years, Afekura no won the last born. And they were dying 120, 150, 200 years. What happened? Our ancient ancestors used these 5 elements in buildings, designs, furniture, throne, etc. to manipulate the frequency of sources. To manipulate the frequency of sources, well-being, happiness, etc. just by design and architecture. This is what your grandfather, your ancestor was doing. Now what started in element in the they were using 5 elements to get that. Oh my God. What kind of spirituality are we preaching? We say this and you sit there and you say what? You can hate me for all I care. I am just teaching and I'm asking questions. Our ancestors were mixing these 5 chemicals or 5 elements. They know the right proportion to mix. You are worshiping nature. As in what? You are saying these people were primitive. Oh my God. Then I don't know what to call you. Honestly, if you think people who were mixing 5 chemicals are primitive, and the elements are in the forms of fire, metal, earth, wood, and water. They were mixing these 5 elements. Why are you telling people that they are fire, they can't marry what? What are your bases? Revelation's platform is open. You telling people that we are this element, we are that element. I am saying the platform is open. Our ancestors were mixing these 5 elements together and they were living so well. They were mixing it for what? Wealth. In ancient African traditions, we project these elements in the forms of colorful dresses and paintings. Kente is the physical evidence. This is what they called coat of many colors. Oh, ever before. We've become open liars. We lie comfortably because we have people that will back behind us and we keep confusing people in the name of spirituality. Why? And then mama onyanko pone burunsa monsumo biya. Oh yeah, water. And I will just say, just this 2 words. We are caught in our way, and our caught in our mercy, and I will you feel I felt to say na water. And away the other day, young Combra, we did the days and their energies. What is zodiac signs? All these things are not one day business. So why is somebody reading one day for you and you are calculating your 50 years, 70 years, 90 years life on this? Your ancestors were mixing these 5 elements. So mean you care. Mean you're real. You are rather making people imbalance. Oh. People are waking and I believe we will get there. Mean you are you are your own wahala. Oh. You are your own wahala. Why are you leaving your marriage because somebody is saying, oh no, worry, or no catcher will say, oh, you element, we now matter in way jawari and now. Open so jawari, and you will be reading. Elabama will jawari. It doesn't make sense. You are your own wahala. Oh. This is reflected in ancient mud houses, clay buildings, wooden homes, colorful kente clothes, and others. This is what your ancestor was doing. Erade. They lived long, not because they prayed or fasted, because of these five elements. To me make sense. Now, mo dia musimu yi BFM. two elements per way jai waware woko. The overall idea of Feng Shui is to create an environment that promotes positive energy, which your ancestor was doing, leading to better health. And the 24 years, none of you. Relationships is not about counselor biara. Happiness and prosperity, it is all about mixing these chemicals at the right proportions. We should rather learn how to mix this, because that is who we are, than to tell people that we are water, we are way into moon and you're compatible. People can be compatible today. If the other side decide not to grow to catch up with the other one, the marriage will collapse. They can be compatible today, but you cannot talk about their growth. Say, no, so you're compatible. Because people grow differently. It is all about catching up and understanding. So why are you using spirituality to measure people's marriage? Oh my God. So what worry no? No, you're messenger. And I know you're ordinary floor member. Not a CS or a minister, be MP. Now we have no not to castle. Now when to me and ye, now one will make session and Jinawa will be jail. Because our party are on for wonko. Sebio, sa one co school, and obey man worry on the wako school na see or catch up no cost home education. My employee will be mount at least, and yes, school I walk on the aya. They would make to me a ding come 5 minutes. I was telling my friend Biji Mama, me say, Auntie Jimama, maybe 2 can cook will be as well. Say maybe 1 month or while, make sure say me to me will be a ding come or more custom for 5 minutes. Ain't it? So one go school, and a wire way ya. Try to. Anio. Now also, sabi binkra na wonso. Uwa awodi mu nsem doso. Uwe ya na we. Ma me fa slim gang no. Me fa munchi e mo. I am so happy people are picking things. Aduane asem ni workout no. Enkrofo bi so afama this year omo buy omo lose weight. I thank you for your gift. Omo bet to share me gift. Na say hold that side no so and so far. Be in shape oh. Be in shape as a woman. Be in shape. Please, so don't go and jump at a weight of 90 kilos. Ube also better you know uni say. All right? Listen to mama. Okay? Listen to mama. Don't go and jump because you want to lose weight. Now weight near over 90. Before you lose weight, your knee will go bad. Aye. You better wait one day. But I appreciate you guys. Who worry who no baby I must start here no and now you know baby I must start here but try to catch up men relaxing because we worry we entina sefruta basa oni hu time I say we hu no like it first no like it say we hu light we hu crofo no mo wa sorry no mo frɛ ya bayifo because of wig no omo hu light no omo hyechen yin enti untumi nkyerɛ say we mu ye compatible because and then what she say. Because growth determines future. It is so you're compatible and then no deciding not to grow to catch up or break up beba. Obi anya no ho adwuma. Na moma yensusu spirituality ni the way you're communicating in a fair time. That is an example of ancient people programming their cells and aligning themselves to good energy. This is what we lack. Nobody, I have not seen anybody talking about cells and alignment. This is what they do. For good energy. So, they don't become predators of humanity and themselves. You see how you have become predator for somebody. You see, this is what you lack. And this is what I'm communicating. So, nobody you are 10 times better than will come and sit on top of your head in the name of spirituality. Media, don't worry, let them hate me. This is what we lack. That has turned some of us into animals. And you that praise on each other. Say yobia, say yobia. The system of metrics we are in is designed by us. And yobia no design man. To have heroes, gods, satans, masters, religions, slaves, and oppressors. That is how the system is looking like. That is why I don't care about you if you don't come to my corner. Whatever you are doing. I know some of you are oppressors. Some of you are religions, some of you are masters, some of you are satans, some of you are gods, some of you are heroes, some of you are slaves. So I don't have time to go and clean the world. That is why I don't care about what everybody is doing. I'm talking to my people of mankind. So nothing is bad. Nyame bi enni ho ba bia oye bad. Anio, you train yourself to become what you want to become. It is your choice. The power is not in the hands of any all-knowing master, but in our own hands. Through the designs we put in creating ourselves. So what designs do you put in creating yourself? This is a big question for you. I'm asking you. What do you do with yourselves? Tell me in the comment section. Ambitious if you are Joey Kennedy and Yao Pepra. What do you do with yourselves? Tell me. Moonlight. Tell me what you do with yourselves. I want to know. Bint Ibra, what do you do with yourselves? I just want to know. Awake Jennifer, what do you do with yourselves? I'm asking. Change your energy and everything changes. It's simple. What are you going through? Just change that energy and everything changes around you. Renewal of the mind. Change the mindset and everything changes around you. That is it. You want to cry? Cry. You want to laugh? You just have to change. Change your frequency and everything changes. This is as simple as ABCD. Just change. That's what you need. This is so simple. No need killing whatever or killing yourself or whoever. All you need to do is to change the mindset and everything around you will automatically change. You make yourself and you will make yourself. It all depends on you. Even nature itself understands change and it goes through it. Your body itself understands this and it goes through changes. Why are you stuck in one thing? You cry when you want to cry and you will laugh when you want to laugh. It all depends on change and it is all free will. But how do you change? Do you have to go to church and fast and pray? No. Do you have to pay tithes? Do you have to go and kill animals? Do you have to go and meditate 50 years to change? And they ask. You must understand the shaping and how to design yourself. Because it is what you want. It is a Bible catcher says salvation is individual. No catcher will say, this is what the Bible is talking about. It is coded. You just need to decode it. You are your own savior. You are your own Messiah. Nobody is coming to save you. You need to design and shape your life. You need to design all these things. Your biological cells, you have to design it. Your infrastructure cells, depends on you. Not on anybody. Not on Maame Grace. Not on who. This is everything you need. If you are watching me, this is spirituality. We now live in modern houses that are shaped in squares and in boxes. Colors are beginning to fade out of fashion. And share colors is any message I make can be what are they mission. You hardly see a house painted red, green, yellow, or brown. Say, see, I will be painting if yes, I be just serious. Homes usually come in conservative colors. Ash, grey, and white. Say, baby, I do. Into who car na car say almost yes, ani na. Say red cars near the and just a Lamborghini, no, and will be all pair wasam no. Anyway, no, but other cars now, normal cars, but no, both colors, nipple, say black nipple, and shadanye baby. We now build with cement and synthetic materials. Say near be plastic windows and ceilings. And no, let's say near be. Kofiano was a bear. We have a catcher and there, yezi way in the dress and the say, yes, Mujan come with you. How much rubber won't back when you're friends? Make be an my betting the Amuchi Chana Mudebo Bossron. Now, no must say to be a trap door. Akam. Ye queen. Yes, I'm ready. I am mobile. Oh, already. Asian cities are built with smoked bricks and have round roof tops. That's our ancestors. Very powerful people. I'm proud to be an African. So if I tell you, I am the voice of our ancestors, this is it. Do you ask why the houses were round? In fact, round shape, any square shape, what's the difference? What's the difference? And what's the spiritual significance of shape, round, any shape, square? Pacho, can you help us? It's just a question. Some of them have an energy emitter at the top like antennas. Nti ube se edan no omo boswa na esoro no omo aye we bi no omo de kora bi abutu wo first no no omo de omo tumi de cooler pot bi omo de butu no omo de kora aso no omo de ntakra. Ha, Africans, mo aye mo botan. What is the scientific and spiritual meaning behind this powerful architecture? Pacho, antennas, dish. Na yo omo di sisi dan so na ye di TV no. Pacho, when will be a yes square da? Aya mama ye bisa ye ho because dish na edi ya antennas ni ade no ye shapes. Why is it like that? Aya mama ye bisa questions. Why? Ena mi bisa say ye nananom mo dan na ade no musisi no square ni round. In fact, ade ben na spiritual meaning ben ena ewom pamocho. Now, we find these buildings style only in cathedrals and old castles that are serving as energy harvesting antennas for archons and energy parasites that we created within our planetary cells. To go and ask Roman father no me am kan bisa nkramofo ni nyina sa round na e wa asoro ho no asoro no kro mu si a no ma ye ba bi pion no ma boso round na bi wo hokra no mo di plain sheet aboso ntia wi ane to esi wo munko bi so mo ade o mo de ye. This is the real reason why you go to church. Because under normal circumstances, if salvation is individual, what are you going to do in church? Onyame oni obi akasa wo ana meboa. Ana ohia asore. Nti Yesu na asore dan na si. Okwa asore dem kura akọ kire nso omo chi no. Onya asem se wakosa yare on Sabbath day. Capernaum no kwa asore dem okura se okodi ose mu ye vipers. The lesson from this editorial I want us to take home is that no one owns this world or created it for us. But that's the truth. Onyame bia mbo wiase bia. Onyame bia mbo. Obi mbo wiase. Oni obi mbo hu. Me na meka kire wo. Here is for us. And the Bible has confirmed this. And you also, a man dominion over everything, including demons, everything here. We sit for top. We no go worship anybody. We project our own realities. Pada dem na bod ye den frede ben na men koye adwuma nhwe se obedi dia Bible kan we so kire o sensa anya adwuma men didi na nyame we he. Because ono ase o maye ndwendwen de o chena ebedi na o chena be dwendwen ye ho na Onyankopon be maye de ebedi. What sort of antithesis is this? The masters of the universe we experience and the gods of the myth are all our creations. They are nobodies. They are liars. We are the creators. No, we are we. We are we. Something goes, something come, we are we. Hey, we are we. Something goes, something come, we are we. Hey, we are we. They are liars. We are the creators. Just that we are not in control of the designs and the architectures. When you are lacking this knowledge. The day you pick up this knowledge, you are done. Send me to way. Nabu sumbi so obekume. Mecheno. Mecheno. Me no one ya. Na mi hu krasa wo you over me, me over you, ntimi na medum wo. Nti busum bia ntimi bedana me bodamfo wo nipa ani so. Emfa. I dress so well. I use bigger perfumes, fragrances, and I want to look good. Me beto atechemu nya me hu fi and glorify Elijah Dracula bia in the name of worship. You can do it. You are there, but I pray for you. I pray. Ha da bahayas. And Michelle come to Abraboso. So ubenyane. Na ubedi ohu. You will break every chain. Na ubeye free wo. Receive it. Ha. Anointing abamso. That's what we should learn. We should learn how to understand the designs, logos and FENG, SHUI. We have to understand the architecture. So we are able to build our reality nicely the way the Freemasons, Let's pursue this. Let's unlock these things in us. Because this world is designed like us so that we can operate and decode and break everything we want to. Because Bibia is connected to us. This is it. Sometimes we are not even aware of our creative powers. We've done this episode as well. Some people cannot believe they are their own creations. Why do you think Freemasons call their God by the name Master Architect of the Universe? They don't call him the creator or the who. They call him Master Architect of the Universe. Why is it so? They don't say he is the creator. They say he is the architect. What does architect Why they see that? It means he has a way to cause us to be his masons without pay. Obedanu odwuma yenya ontua wokaw. Adwene wei ewo asofo ni bi ni bishopfo ni bitrim. Nti na omu believe se wokoto ndom asore na wobo drums wa asore na obi beto offering na wo de na wobo nti se yetua woka. Ebinom wo adwene wei bi wo omutirim. Nti wawie university na wabaye sofo wo ho, but we need the right to speak your mind about the Bible. Omo na omo betwero bibia ma wo na wakoka the way ono epese wo ka no. What do you call this? We are his free masons because he doesn't have to pay us to work for him to create the world he designs. This is the name Freemason. This is the meaning. If they are watching, you can ask them. If you know anybody, go and ask them, this is what I said. And let them watch the episode. They know. They love me. An architect designs and the masons build. Inti no mo God no ye the architect of the universe. Na omo no mo ye masons no. Omo no mo si nimdie no. Omo de ma omo no. So they don't humble themselves for any God. That's a woman won so wa. Onyankopon be bre wa se. Inti bre wo hu ase. Na ono be ma wo so. O be ma me so. Na mama me so ama prekwa. Nkanye me wadwuma na mama na eti ya. Look at this thing. Tautology. We yet a pampa. Freemason for say there be omunye we. We are giving our service of masons for free. They design suffering for us and we build it for them. This is what they do to us. Oh. Enyezo. They design HIV for us and we build it. They design walls for us and we build them. Because yehu say ntumi nyehwe e na omu bulie eye djuma mo for free. It is over. Never again. David Nekaye. They design colonization for us and we build it. They design slavery for us and we build it. In fact, they design Africa on a table for us and we built the borders and made it work for them. Because of what? One name, God. Understanding that you are in a cell and its structure and design have a major psychological impact on your mind and how it relates to nature. Tiasie. And when they are assembling now, is what will empower us. Ada ubeti we yaseno. Afe ubehu di adu hu shem. Ne wahu ne awuyi hu afrim. Assembling ni ne tintini ne tietia. And amede ama ono. This is what we need to understand. And we are not. So, we will stop creating the poverty that some architects design for us. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall see the kingdom of God. The love of money is the root of all evil. It is a lie. We should not pamper this. No, we will stop creating all the sickness, problems, and demons that those who have seen the light of the logos and the SHUI Therefore, calling themselves the enlightened ones will stop designing our realities for us to make them come into manifestations. Say yenye nyane na yetumi ti ase said ye put all these elements 5 ni together na ye mixing the proportions ni ye di ye niama ye betwe ye ho afiri sa akohwifuo ye omo from ho so omo ye nyame ene omo manifestation na ye betwe ye ho afiri ho ye hu yare ebium ye hu amane ebium ye hu ohawo bium ye hu ni demon na yakohu nyankopon so wo baabia. According to science, cells in our body are intelligent. Each cell is intelligent in full capacity. Opa Google says see our cells are onipa ewo wo ne body millions. It is each cell biya any intelligence in your full capacity ba ku biya na say ye wo millions of cells in us wo sha onipa ye de anya ode no ho beto form amasunsu bi any cell ba kokora bedi ni so. This is sickness. Our cell created even our body. Body now, this one cry a cell they create here, including eyes, ears, and everything, including your organs. And your cells and they create you. This is how powerful you are. And to tell me why, tell me who, and tell me how. Tell me, we are what our cells say we are. So our cells may be weaker. I will tell you. Therefore, program yourselves with the best understanding of the logos and SHUI to keep you in harmony with nature. This is what you need. What I just said has got nothing to do with worship. You don't have to worship nature. It's a esum wobo because eno and now obi bisam say worshiping it no actually say reverence like esum wobo. If that is the concept, it's okay. But mo so mudi niama gugu ase se mo koto ne de fa hin ne ko yin ba ha. That is it. Esum nankasa ne understanding is what makes it a case or not. Abusua afina ewi anisa sa na omo ka kire mu sa na mudi so nti ene na mema obia frishia pa. This is the logos SHUI to open your feng shui. Aha. And I'm doing basic. This is the basis of 2026 spiritual journey na ye kofani. We are not coming low for anybody to come and sit on our pampam. We will go to anybody's office when we are going to tap into knowledge. What you say? When we are going to tap into how to mix the proportion, the correct proportion to mix. We will not get into anybody to read our lives because any one day in a life. You can read it if you want. I'm opening your minds up to something else. Think deep about this. Watch this episode for like about 3 times and drop all your questions. Maame Gracie's take is back. Shalom. Peace.